Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be another Greenskins multiplayer battle for Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. This is going to be episode number 17 for the Greenskins. And I will play other factions again. I'm just trying to fully immerse myself and master the Greenskins as much as possible to gain as much ranking as I possibly can. I would really love to get on the first page. So I will go back and play the other stuff. I just want to fully understand and master the Greenskins for a couple of reasons. One, I do want to rank up. Two, I just think they're really fun. Like they have so much strategic diversity to them, and there's so many different things you can do that it's helpful. And three, I find them to be the hardest faction to go up against as well. Right now, Empire is very difficult also, but the more that I play them, the more that I understand their strategy, the better I will be able to counter them when I play against them with other factions. They are quite hard to counter because it's hard to predict what they're going to do, but I'll at least know the matchups and what I should do better. How I should micro better on the field, that is to say. So let's go ahead and get back in there. I'm also doing a study just to see how much elo or rating or whatever it is that I gain per loss and per victory. And I wish there was a search feature to see which opponent I'm up against. I know that a few episodes ago, I can't remember which one it was, I played against the number 34 person, and I only lost 59 points when I lost that. It was a valiant loss, but I only lost 59, and then I lost a couple other games, and those are 142 and 139. So I think it does take into account the strength of your opponent. That included another valiant loss that was also 139, so I don't think the victory type matters. I think that's just kind of for fun that they put on there, but I think that the rating of your opponent does matter, which is good. You should get more points for beating tougher opponents. So as you're first starting off doing ranked, then you should gain a whole lot of points, because most people that you're going to play against are going to be much higher than you in rating. It does also seem like you might eventually just get more points for playing more games, which I hope that that's not really the case. But because that's going to create massive inflation to where you have to keep playing in order to win. Okay, so I really want the Doom Divers here, I don't think. These guys did pretty well last time I played. I definitely want more. I want at least 3 Black Orcs. Savages are probably good here because I don't think they're going to have that many missile units. Now, Savages are not great against Black Orcs, though. Couple of these. Maybe I save money on the Savages and just go for... I do want a couple of Orc Boar Boy Biggins. These are good against other boar. They're also good at just charging into backs. I'm not really that impressed with this guy. He's a little expensive. I'm kind of up in the air about the Arachnarok. She is very expensive, and she can get focused down by boar boys if you don't have something to go back there and tie up there. I don't like that guy very much. If you don't have something to go back there and tie him up. So I want a couple of biggins, and then maybe a couple of these. Oh, well, I can't afford that much. Huh. I think it's just too risky to run her against Greenskins. Last time I tried to run her, I got my butt kicked. I'm not going to run her. I do want 2 biggins, and this will let me get a couple of air boys, which I think are necessary to deal with flying lords. I do like this guy a little bit. He's just very cheap. He can kite. And then I could even go for just a couple of Wolf Riders to get back there and tie up any artillery they have or their air boys. I could also go for 1 catapult. These guys weren't particularly great either against Greenskins. I would like some more poison. These guys do give poison. I mean, I just need to use them better. Like, if I go back and have them tie up the air boys, I think they could still be useful. So the question is, I could get like 2 Wolf Riders, or I could get like a Rocklobber. Trolls might be decent, but the problem is they're probably going to run Boar Boy Biggins and normal Biggins, because they're going to anticipate that I'm going to have large units. So Trolls would be nice against Black Orcs. The leadership's so low on them. I kind of want poison also. I want more poison, but I can't afford it. I need 800 for poison. I mean, I could get rid of one of these, and that would give me, what, 1100? That would give me another black orc if I want that. Or do I want these guys? I think I'll just go for another black orc. That seems like a pretty good way just to round off my roster here. The things are so good. You don't want to overload on infantry, because they get piled up and clumped. I learned that the hard way against the Beastman battle a little bit ago. I would like more poison with the build. The Night Goblins are a little expensive. I mean, they're good, but I really wish they're like 350 or something. They'd probably be overpowered. But even just like 375, just a little bit cheaper. Or if Fanatics were actually like more viable, like if you could click to release Fanatics, or if all three released as soon as the Fanatics got into range at the same time, then I would like them a lot more. But currently just one comes out every 10 seconds or so, I think, and you can't really control when it comes out. So that way, if you're already on the infantry line, it could potentially come out and kill your guys. Now, if you don't have them completely surrounded, though, maybe it's worth it, because it would plow through their guys. I want to try that out. Maybe I'll try that out in the next fight. I'll run a couple of Night Goblin Fanatics, just put them on the front line with the rest of my infantry. Don't go for a surround right away, and just see if those Fanatics come out and tear through their line, or if they tear up my line. But I do really like the poison. I just haven't been really that impressed with the Spider Riders. I like the Wolf Archers because they have higher range and they're really fast. They're just pretty good little harassment units. They're not amazing, but they're okay. Okay, so this is a pretty rough map for flanking, because usually you fight here in this little gully. I could try to get onto one of these hills. If I could get onto one of these hills with arrow boys, it all depends on whether or not he has artillery. If he has artillery, I have to go to him, which is unfortunate. And that's another thing. You could go for, like, I could go for 3 rock lobbers or something. If I thought he was going to have more arrow boys, it would be good. But if he has no range units, then it's bad. If he just, like, has a bum rush composition. I could try to walk over the top of this hill. That would help me if he has artillery, because then he wouldn't get vision of me. Can I deploy over there? I can't deploy over there. I think I'm interested in trying that. Okay, I've got some air boys here. I'll put these guys with the infantry, or with the cav. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the cav. I could try to flank over this way, but then he could just come and swarm me with hit cav of his own, so I think I just want to keep it close to the vest until I figure out what he's doing. Could come out here. Wolf Riders can also vanguard, which is pretty nice, so if nothing else, they give you some scouting. So I could get like this close. Let's get some good scouting in. Throw them over there. Group 5. Let's go like here. Here. Now if I can take the top of this and he doesn't have artillery, if I can grab this hill and shoot down on him with the arrow boys, I think that's a decent game plan. Guess maybe he's thinking the same thing, I don't really know. What does he have? He doesn't have any Doom Divers. He doesn't have any missile units, I don't think, right? He has some, but they're over here, and they're just arrow boys. Okay, so we should get some decent harassment in here while we skirmish back. And we might be able to control this hill over here too. I mean, we're not going to get a ton of kills, but we might get a couple. See if we can flank around and shoot him at the side. There we go. Now we're getting some kills. So let's get to shoot him in the back the whole time. He doesn't have a great way to deal with it. Where are these orc boys? Let's just shoot them in the back. And they do have a couple of air boys over there. They got 5 kills. They're just kind of why are we walking? Oh, there's a huge hill. That's fine. Now, I could come down here with my Savage Orc boys. Oh, he's still over here. I just didn't have vision of him. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, these guys are taking so long. Are they walking? No, they're running. Are they tired? They're so slow. Are these goblins or air boys? Okay, so they're going to be able to have the outrange me. So I need to run back here, I guess. Alright, so he's just like forming up over here now, it seems. Maybe that was a waste of time to come up here. But his arrow boys are over there, and mine are over here, so I can shoot at him, and he can't shoot at me. Now my guys are active, so I need to let them chill for a second. Jeez. Well, at least I kind of have a surround on him, and I'm able to flank a little bit more with my boar. If I went here in the middle, I would not have been able to flank with the boars, but as it stands, I think I can. So this would have been great for goblins, if I had those goblin rider people. Alright, so he's not going to let it happen. He's going to run over here. That's fine. I might be able to get it up to him. I doubt it, though. I am getting some shots in here. Into their back. Into their side. Okay, I need to run. Okay, it's not gonna happen. It's gotta chill. This is where I really wish I had artillery. So if I had artillery, I could make him come to me. So I should have fielded 2 rock bobbers, probably. I did get some damage on him, not a lot. He's just spending so much time repositioning here. He's got his flanks protected by those mountains, but I can get around here. potentially get some flanks on him. I could maybe cycle a charge on him here. Charge cycle him a little bit since he's trying to go up here, get on top of this hill with his arrows. I just want to punish him for that. Alright, so he's abandoning these guys now. I should be able to kill him. Let's get in here, lads. I smell blood. Now we've got his range units are not anywhere close. Alright, let's get out. A couple little charges is good, but or a couple of charges are good. But right here. Or right here rather, just keep focusing them. Alright, we're fresh. Alright, so I just want to get on this side so that he can't really use this hill advantage on me at all. Yeah, these orc boys are seriously doing some damage. So he's trying to do the same thing that I did, but it's taking him way too long to set that up. Oh, this is shallow water too, which means that infantry is going to do less. So that means that my boars are particularly effective here. Yeah, we just want to get away from that cliff so that we can outrange him a little bit here. Nope, over here. Alright, so he's got some pretty good range there. Alright, everybody's smashed right there. Now, as soon as people all get into range, then we just pop this. It should be a slaughter. Alright, let's pin him. Got him cut off here. Now, we are going to get rained on, but I think we've got his units caught out enough to where we're just going to slaughter him anyways. I don't think it's going to matter. Hit you on there. I can send the goblin guys up here to take care of these things. Send these guys into here and flank them. I think this should be okay. Alright, let's just get in here, charge them. One up there is probably enough to disrupt. Alright, let's cycle back out. No, get in there, tie them up. There's 6 seconds on that. There, tie them up. Let's get back in here. I think we'll be able to wear them out eventually. Back out here. I'll run my guy out. Trying to focus fire him. Let's get over here, charge. Oh, he's on a boar. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, he's just trying to suicide for my dude. I need to just try to run out this way. I should be able to clean it up even if they kill him. God, are there critical hits or what? Like, how did they do much damage? Where's their lord? How is he not dead? Oh my god, and there's no way I lose this, right? I gotta keep these goblins alive. Guys, put the poison on him, kill everybody else. Guys, get in there. Alright, shoot into him. I don't have any more magic. My god, how does he do that much damage? It's like a fucking... Sorry for the cussing there. That's like a crit. Like, what on earth? Why can I not kill this guy? Like, he's completely surrounded. No way. Where is this? Oh, it's over here. Why is he... Oh, he got... I see. No way. Is he seriously gonna win this? There's no way he wins this, right? Like, I have full battalions of units. How is this guy not scratched? Like, I know he has potions, but so do I. I have to kill the other units and just hope that, like, he loses his leadership. How does he have magic left? Are things rallying back? Can't see. Guys, get down here, kill them. Like, seriously, run down here. Okay, his lord, is that his lord running? That's his lord running. Okay, kill him. Well, he's on a board, can't kill him. Kill this guy then. Get away from the edge. Come on, boys, take him home. Alright, we're rallied back. Oh my gosh, this fight is ridiculous. Get in here, fight him. Dude, he's completely surrounded. Come on. What else is left? Do I have anything that's rallied back? These guys have. Come on. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Okay, charge in the back. My gosh, this might be the closest fight of all time. Now, if he shoots me in the back, that's going to be really bad. I have to kill these guys before he shoots me in the back. And they should break. I'm hoping. Okay, those are broken. Those are broken. Kill them. Get away from that edge. Snipe him. Come on, lads. Snipe him. Come on, I have a lord, he doesn't. Oh, get out of range. Gotta run this lord down. What? How is that a draw? Did we run out of time? Oh my god. What does a draw even mean? How on earth did he stay in that fight? Like, he had potions, I had potions. He didn't even have any black orcs. So these looked like they did a lot more damage than they actually did. These were actually good. But these were suspect. He's killed a lot. I needed a cycle charge with him a little bit more, though. But, like, how was that a draw? Did he quit? Did it run out of time? I was going to win that. I think there was no way he was going to win that, right? Because I had a ward back. He didn't have a ward back. I had so many more units left. I feel like I had a ton left. Like, he had a couple of these air boys left up on the hill. But I had almost full health. Or not full health, but I had like a third health Black Orcs here. I'll have to go back and watch the replay and see if it was time. Because I've heard there are some exploits that people will do to get a draw. Okay, so he still had magic because he could get Arcane Conduit or whatever. I mean, I'll have to look at the Shaman and see. He does give that plus 58 melee attack spell, which is really nice. I like the Goblin one usually because he has Itchy also. But maybe that plus 58 one is just better. I'll have to examine it and see. But, God, that was so close. That was probably the closest fight of all time, and it ends in a draw. Like, we don't get to see who wins. It's very frustrating. If I just had 2 Rock Lobbers, even just 1 Rock Lobber right there, we would have absolutely dominated that fight. It would have been able to handle his Arrow Boys, and I could have forced him to fight me on my own terms. Potentially up a hill. I mean, he could have run into the corner, kind of like what he did. I mean, there's a decent chance, like, if I would have sent the Savage, I should have sent at least one of those Savage Boars up to deal with the archers on the hill with my Poison Guy. I think that was my big mistake, because I thought the Poison Guy would handle him a lot faster. But if I sent one of my Savage Boar Boys up there, Biggins, then I would have been able to kill them a lot faster, and then I could have rotated all of my units back down there, including my Goblin. And I want more poison too. When it's these huge attrition fights, I feel like if I just had a Night Goblin or something in there, then it would have been a big deal. So I want to try out the Fanatics as well. So these, not that impressive. I mean, they used their entire ammo and killed 16 units. Like, they're okay, but they're just not really worth the harassment. I think I definitely want a couple of Rock Lobbers against Greenskins. Now, what I was going to investigate. Oh, let me go look really quick at the Shaman. Let me see how that affected my stats here. Alright, so... Okay, so that did not affect my stats at all. So a draw gives you nothing, which makes sense. So that's good. Let me look here at custom battle. Just can all of that. So let me see. Shaman. Okay, so that's pretty decent. Gives you a lot more magic. Because I do run out of magic in these fights quite a lot. I don't like that one as much because it's only a single unit. Although it could be good on a Lord just as defense, because it does give you plus 36 melee defense. Gaze of Mork only costs 52. I'm not sure how much damage that does, but it could be useful at taking out wards. If you get into one-on-one combat with this guy, it could be a good way to hit him. And I don't feel as bad about it. It's a skill shot, so it's not... I don't know. I'll try it out. Let me know in the comments. I wouldn't consider it ward sniping if I just use a Gaze of Mork or two just to help clean up some of these fights, because that war boss just was not dying. I have no idea. Like, I had 4 battalions of Black Orcs on him, and I had a Goblin applying poison, and I had my ward hitting him. And he just wasn't dying. I understand potions, but I had 2 potions too, and mine went down a lot faster than that. It looked like he was getting critical hits or something. Like, he knocked off like half of my Goblin's health in 1 hit. I don't know. I have to investigate that. This I'm not interested in. I don't think I want that one. Headbutt's okay. This is the prize. This is really, really good. Lasts for 36 seconds, gives everybody plus 58 melee attack. It is very expensive to get. That's extremely good. Items. How much is this? I could get a ability recharge. That could be decent because then that would let me cast 2 of these in a row and not have to wait on the cooldown. How much is this? Gaze and Mork is not that much, it's a little bit. This guy can actually fight if I want him to. I could put him on a boar, although that's too much. That's too much money. But he costs about twice as much as the Goblin does. That's the problem. And the Goblin has 2 really, really good spells. I don't know. Gaze of Mork is useful. Oh, not him. Gaze of Mork is useful, but... Oh, I need to use this more. I never use this. It gives 30, so that would let me use Sneaky faster. Oh, I think I just get rid of it. That's why I don't use it. Yeah, it costs way too much for what it does. That's why I don't use it, because I don't have it. So Itchy's minus 34 for 8. Man, it lasts 36 seconds. This last, or yeah, Sneaky, Vindictive Glare. I'm not sure how much that does. But this lasts for... I think the Orc one, Gaze of Mork, actually does really good damage. I've been hit by one of those once, and it felt like it took off like a third of my health or something. So that could be good to just go up there and just headshot, just like point blank, their lord, or another pesky target. Sneaky Stabbing gives 34 for 15 seconds. How long does this last? This lasts for 36 seconds. So it lasts a lot longer. It gives you massive boost to melee attack. The armor piercing percentage doesn't matter as much, but I would give up Itchy for that, and Itchy is really good. I guess maybe if I expect them to have a lot of infantry, then Itchy's really good. If they don't have a lot of infantry, then Itchy may not be as good. Most factions have a lot of infantry. So in effect, you're getting like almost 2 Sneakies, right? Because 2 Sneakies would cost 12. It would last for 30 total seconds with less downtime. Yes, so you're effectively buying 2 Sneakies at a discount for this because it lasts much longer. With less downtime, I think it's 58 second downtime. This is 24. So you get a little bit more downtime when it's on cooldown, but you can buy one of these scrolls for pretty cheap. Yeah, 63, and cast it twice in a row. So that means for the first like 2 minutes of the fight, you can just absolutely stomp them. Or like minute and some change of the fight, you can absolutely stomp them. And if you chain this together with... Now, I don't know if I should use the wall with my guy. I'll have to think about it. He has potions. That would also get 58, so that'd be plus 100 and 116 in addition to their charge when they charge. So I think that's overkill. So what we'd probably want to do then is cast the Wah, cast this first. Does that last for less time? Well, it lasts for 24 seconds. It lasts for less time, but you could do that, and you could chain that together. As soon as that falls off, then you could cast his spell. Or maybe you cast his spell first. Wait for that to fall off and then cast his spell. I don't know, maybe you just stack them both and just go for 118 extra attack plus the charge on something like a Black Orc. It's gonna be 30 plus, what's that, 116? 30 plus 116 is 146, and their natural attack is 146 plus 34, 180 melee attack. I mean, the heaviest defense thing in the game, melee defense, is going to be like, what? I don't know. I mean, if some things can have like 50. So that would put you at 130 melee attack, which is over the cap. I mean, you can't go any more than 85 into the cap. So I would want to change it not so that I don't stack it too much, because 58 plus 30 is 88 plus the normal is like 120, and you're going to be pretty close to the cap if you do that. So maybe just, maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. I'll think about it. He used the shaman that time. The shaman is more expensive. I don't know. I do like the goblin. Can the goblin get a scroll? The goblin can also get a scroll. That scroll looks pretty good right now, actually, because then that would let me do... That would let me keep Itchy chained up. Because I think Itchy's the one that has a pretty good cooldown, right? 44 second cooldown. 24 second cooldown. Is it all abilities? Or is it certain abilities? It's all abilities. So if I cast Itchy and Sneaky, then I can use a scroll. And then I can immediately cast Itchy and Sneaky again and keep it up. And then I could potentially use Madcap Mushrooms after that. That's more expensive. Now, what is 50-second duration mean? Because this is just instant, right? I need to try this out and figure this out if it's like when you cast something... No, it's a 100% miscast chance, which means that... What does that mean? Does that mean that every spell is going to hurt me? I don't know. I'll try that out in custom battles, but this is something that I'm interested in so that I can keep Sneaky up, and I can keep Itchy up. I don't know. We'll think about it, but this has definitely got me to think a little bit more about some of my strategic options. To just have a nice, tight, like, elite infantry line instead of having more of those units, and then using Sneaky and Itchy. Now, obviously, I want a swarm, but, I mean, they have the highest scaling on Black Orcs, by far. So maybe just going with a core of, like, 4, maybe even 5 Black Orcs, and then working around that, just getting cheap utility units to go with that, like, maybe Goblins with Fanatics. I do want to try out the Fanatics with them and just put them on the front line and just see what happens. Because they come out automatically. You can't use them, I don't think. I can look and see, but I think you can't use them. Yeah, they have unpredictable release from unit. But they could tear up some infantry lines. I don't know, we'll try it out. But anyways, I'm going to see if I could come up with some slightly pre-made against different matchups, just so that I can kind of tailor what I want, but just think a little more deeply and a little more carefully about having a better prepared roster so I'm not caught off guard. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. This is unfortunate. This is probably my closest game yet, or it's very... I don't know best game yet, but it's my closest game yet. There was a lot of just running around wasting time early on. But it was certainly a very, very good game. It's very unfortunate that it ended with a draw. It was certainly a nail-biter, and that was just kind of a slap in the face. But we probably ran out of time. But we did learn from that a few things. Orc Air Boys are very good. The Goblin Archers are just not that good. They used their entire ammo and killed, like, whatever it was. I don't remember, 10 things or something. Which is okay, but they really weren't that good. Trolls would have been really good there because he didn't have biggins. And that was just a good, long, sustained fight. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. But stay tuned for the next episode. I'm just going to be doing a bunch of these today, and then I'm going to release a bunch later, and then I'm going to do some campaign stuff, and I need to work on my syllabus as well. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, do watch the other videos. We do have other factions other than Greenskins. It's a ton of Greenskins because I'm trying to master them, as I explained before, so that I can gain some rating, and they're really fun. They're my favorite faction to play multiplayer with so far, and although I do like them all, I'll preface to say that I do like them all. They're all a lot of fun, but there's just so much diversity. I'm just never sure if I'm doing it correctly or not, and I just learn so much every fight. And secondly, I think they're the toughest opponent to go against, so that when I do play other factions, I want to have a good idea of how to counter the Greenskins as much as possible. So, thank you very much, and yeah. Oh, do check out the campaigns. I mentioned that. I need to mention that every episode. I know that I usually do, but we have legendary campaigns. They're pure campaigns. That means that we don't abuse the auto-resolve system. We don't assassinate words on the campaign map. We don't do any other shenanigans or tomfoolery that give us an unfair advantage over the AI. Good, clean fun. Do check those out. We have campaigns for everything except for chaos. All right, and that's going to be it for this video. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time.